Today, we've got musical performances from Samantha Spizzacco and Charlotte Hadley. Don't you dare change that channel, because this is Down with ASP. Come sing with me.
We got no money, but honey, we got nothing to hide. If worst comes to worst, I'll be Bonnie and you can be Clyde. We've got 2 hearts ready to fire and enough ammunition. A 62 hardtop DeVille with a 4-speed transmission. You've got one hand on my knee, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome to Down with ASP, Come Sing With Me. I'm your host, Rachel Barrison, bringing you the latest in the music scene. After the break, I'll be talking to Samantha Spizzacco about her work and about her upcoming projects. So stay tuned. Welcome back to Down with ASP, Come Sing With Me. I'm your host, Rachel Barrison, sitting down with Samantha Spizzacco. Sam, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're going to be singing a couple of musical theater songs for us today, and I was wondering, how long have you been doing musical theater for?
So I've been doing musical theater ever since elementary school. I began in 2nd grade, and then I just continued doing it from then. It was something I always really loved, so I couldn't let it go.
Yeah, so more on that. Was there like a defining moment when you realized this was something that you wanted to do for like the long run, or were you just kind of thrown into it and kind of was like, hey, this is nice, you know?
So a little combination of both. I think definitely when I was younger, I was sort of like thrown into it because my mom always saw that my sister and I like to do theater, so she's like, why don't you guys, go try it out? And then as I got older and you began to do more shows and began to get more committed to it, that's sort of when I was like, this is something that I really, really enjoy.
Yeah, so obviously speaking more onto musical theater, it was just announced that you were going to be playing the lead role of Vendela in IC Second Stage's production of Spring Awakening, which is exciting. What was your reaction upon hearing that you landed that role? I was
so excited. Spring Awakening has been something that I've always sort of like looked at, and it's a show unlike I've ever really done before, but it's something that's so amazing. And just getting that role was fantastic. I called my sister. I was screaming on the phone for like a good 20 minutes. Yeah, it was just a very exciting time.
Yeah, awesome. So could you tell us a little bit really quickly about the show, what it's about?
Yeah, so basically Spring Awakening, in summary, is sort of just you follow the transition of these kids in Germany in the 19th century. You sort of follow their transition from adulthood to childhood, or childhood to adulthood, other way around, and sort of all the things that they have to go to.
Yeah. So could you really quickly plug the show for us? When's it going to be? Where's it going to be?
It's going to be April 26th and 27th at the Cherry Art Space.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming to the show, Sam. Stay tuned, because after the break, you're going to be singing a couple of songs for us, right? One from Spring Awakening, so we can get a little bit of a preview onto that. So do you think this song you're going to be singing, is that like one of your favorites from the show that you get to sing?
It's definitely one of the favorites. It actually opens the show, so if you come see it, then you'll see me start that show with that song.
Awesome. And then you're going to be singing a song from Anastasia, Journey to the Past. Is that, I mean, I'm assuming that's another one of your favorites?
Yeah, I really, really enjoy Anastasia. It just closed on Broadway, I think, like yesterday, though, so I'm sad.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much for sitting and chatting with me, Sam. So when we come back, we will be getting those performances from Sam. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's going to be really awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Samantha Spizzacco with Mama Who Bore Me.
Mama who bore me, Mama who gave me no way to handle things, who made me so sad. Mama the weeping, Mama the angels, no sleep in heaven or Bethlehem. So pray that one day Christ will come a-calling. They light a candle and hope that it glows, and some just lie there crying for him to come and find them. But when he comes, they don't know how to go. Mama who bore me, Mama who gave me no way to handle things, who made me so bad. Mama the weeping, Mama the angels, no sleep in heaven.
And now, Samantha Spizzacco with Journey to the Past.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear, or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to chase of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted. Find me home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on a journey to the past. Home, love, family. There's a time where I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still need to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last.
Amazing job, Sam. So stick around. Down with ASP. Come sing with me. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Down with ASP. Come sing with me. I'm sitting down with Charlotte Hadley, who's going to be performing for us after the break. Charlotte, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great now, thank you. So first off, how long have you been singing, performing, and playing ukulele?
I've been singing my whole life, and then just recently actually picked up the ukulele about a year or two ago.
Yeah. So what kind of inspired that then? Because I know a lot of people who play instruments get started from a young age. So what was that?
Well, I grew up singing with my dad. He plays the guitar and actually just recently got into a band. And so growing up, he had always accompanied me with guitar. And finally, then when I went to college, kind of needed to help myself out and and pick up an instrument. And ukulele was pretty easy and portable. So
yeah, backing tracks can only take you so far.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite kind of music to perform when you have to look to what to learn next?
Yeah, I definitely go towards more folk, rock, sometimes pop. Kind of depends what I'm listening to and also what's easy to play on the ukulele.
Definitely, definitely. Are there any genres that you tend to stray away from?
I'm not the biggest country fan or heavy metal or anything like that.
Yeah, I feel like both of those are a little bit out of the loop with those instruments.
Yeah.
So what other activities do you enjoy besides singing and performing?
I'm really big into the outdoors. I love to hike, ski, play sports, and yeah.
Yeah, so a lot to do around here in Ithaca, definitely.
Yes, yeah.
So I know it does take a lot of courage to get up in front of an audience and perform. So do you have any advice for people who are kind of wanting to go and put themselves out there but might be too scared? Because I know you're kind of new to at least using an instrument when you perform as well.
Yeah,
So.
Definitely takes a lot of courage, and just remembering that it's just you out there on the stage, and try not to look out and see all the people. Kind of just remembering that you're doing this because you love it.
Right. So, yeah. Definitely. That makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
So what's your major then?
I actually study public and community health.
Okay. So a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
definitely.
Music is a hobby for sure. So.
Definitely a good one too. So thanks so much for hanging out with us today, Charlotte. After the break, Charlotte's going to be performing a mashup of Sunday Morning by Maroon 5 and Drops of Jupiter by Train, as well as Skinny Love by Bon Iver, and you don't want to miss it. Welcome back. Here's Charlotte Hadley with Skinny Love.
Come on, skinny love, just last the year. Pour a little so we will never hear. My, 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 my. Staring at the sink of blood and crushed veneer. It's time my love to wreck it all. Cut out all the ropes and let me fall. My, 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 my. Right in the moment this soul is tall. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. In the morning I'll be with you, but it will be a different kind. I'll be holding all the tickets, and you'll be holding all the fine. Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Suckle all the hope in leprous ears. My, 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 my. Solid load is full, slow on the split. And I told you to be patient, and I told you to be fine, and I told you to be balanced, and I told you to be kind. Now all your love is wasted, and then who the hell was I? Now I'm breaking the bridges at the end of all your lines. Who will love you, and who will fight, and who will fall far behind?
Beautiful job. And now, here she is again with a mashup of Drops of Jupiter and Sunday Morning.
Sunday morning, rain is falling. Steal some cover, share some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. You twist to fit the mold that I am in. And now that she's back in the atmosphere with drops of Jupiter in her hair, she acts like summer and walks like rain. Reminds me that there's time to change. Hey, hey. Since her return on the stay on the moon, she listens like spring and she talks like June. Hey, hey. But tell me, did you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way to see the lights are faded, that heaven is overrated? Tell me, did you fall from a shooting star, one without a permanent scar? And did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there? That may be all I need. Darkness, she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never wanna leave. Fingers trace your every outline. Oh yeah, yeah. Paint a picture with my hands. Whoa. Back and forth we sway like branches in a storm. Change the weather, still together when it ends. But things just get so crazy. Living life, it's hard to do. Sunday morning, rain is falling, and I'm calling out to you, singing someday it'll bring me back to you. Yeah, I'll find a way to bring me home to you.
Thank you so much, Charlotte. That was absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Down with ASP. Come sing with me. Thanks so much to Samantha Spizzacco and Charlotte Hadley for being on the show today. Coming up next week, we'll have music, more guests, and a surprise appearance from Nickelback. See you then. This has been Down with ASP. Come sing with me.
We've been waiting around for too long for something to show. places and faces of people with nowhere to go. But we're not like them, we are better, both you and I know. Grab your car keys and jacket, 'cause honey, we're ready to go. Let's get in the car and you'll drive, we're leaving tonight. Away from these streets and the cold buzzing neon lights. Been keeping our heads above water, struggling and striving. We ain't gonna turn back this time, we'll just keep driving. You've got one hand on money, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner of my eye. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. The windows are rolled down, the radio's on, and my eyes are open wide. I'll never leave your side, I'll never leave your side. We got no money, but honey, we got nothing to hide. If worst comes to worst, I'll be Bonnie and you can be Clyde. We've got two hearts ready to fire and enough ammunition. A 62 hardtop DeVille with a 4-speed transmission. You've got one hand on money, one hand on the steering wheel, worlds passing by outside. The flickering light of the white lines in the corner